So good morning everyone. Now today we are going to start a new topic, that is the Indian philosophy or Bharatiya Darshanam. Let me change the color once. Yes, Bharatiya Darshanam. So the first word we should understand the Bharatiya Darshanam. Bharatiya means it's Indian. The Darshana which is evolved in India. They are called the Bharatiya Darshanam and Paschatya Darshanam. Indian philosophy and Western philosophy. So we are going to speak on Indian. And normally we know there are 6 philosophy called as, those who follow Veda they call as Astic, and those who do not follow they call as Nastic. We will be going detail into those. Now first to understand the Bharatiya means it's connected to India. So it's called the Bharatiya, which is evolved first in India. If you go to Western philosophy, first philosophy starts in 14th century. Western philosophy, it's too late. Almost 1000 years back, so we develop our philosophy. Almost 1000 years back. So our philosophy is oldest. That's why we are going to speak on that. When world was not knowing about the philosophy, that time India has. And what do you mean by darshana? The darshana words come from drish dhatu and lut pratyay. This question may ask in exam. Drish dhatu and lut pratyay. Sometimes this question may ask in your net exam also. Drish dhatu. The dhatu means the root is drish, which means observing. Drish dhatu. Drishyati, drishyata, drishyanti. Okay, it should be moving as, not drishyati, it should be moving as pashyati, pashyata, pashyanti. Pashyashi, pashyata, pashyata. Pashyami, pashyava, pashyama. You know that. So drish dhatu means which is visible, looking at. Lut pratyay, lut, laya antasta yu ta, lut pratyay. It should be karane lut, karan karaka. Karan karaka is called the supports. This grantha, the books, is the support to look the society, to know the society. If you read any darshana, any literature of the second century, you will get the story of 2nd century or 3rd century, what was happening. If you read any philosophy in 5th century, you will get the history, what was there in 5th century. You will read any history regarding the 10th century, you will get the history of that. If you read the 23rd century, any literature, you will get the, what was the situations, you will get that. So what is happened, the darshan stands for what was happening in the reality, it written as a book, called as darshana. So, drish dhatu and karane lut pratyay. Pratyay is not there in your Sanskrit syllabus, but remember, pratyay is the one grammatical part which is joined together, and by the siddhi process, it's become darshanam. Drish dhatu and lut pratyay is equal to darshanam. This is the grammatical concept. Now, how the vutpatti, source of darshana words comes, called as drishyate. You can write here. Drishyate, avalokyate, avalokyate iti darshanam. I repeat again. Drishyate, avalokyate iti darshanam. Anena you can add here. Anena. Anena means through this. Through this kind of literature we can understand the society. What was happened in the society. Why Charvak came. Why Jainism came. Why Buddhism came. What is the need. By looking the scriptures we can understand. Okay, that was the demand. That's why supply happened. So drishyate avalakyate anana iti darshanam. So these 2 points should be clear in your mind. This point as well as drish dhatu and lut pratyay. Is my voice is clear to everyone? Again I am asking.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Yes,
clear.
sir.
Yes. So be ready. Pankaj is coming. Let me admit. Yes. So that was the situation. Now we'll go for the Indian philosophy. So 2 points we should look in Indian philosophy. First is the historical perspective, how history the philosophy developed, and second is the common trends. What are the common trends in almost all philosophies? Indian philosophy I am talking, not Western. Indian philosophy. Okay. If you come to the historical perspective, the Indian philosophy starts from Vedic time, called as Vedas, to Osho. Osho, Rajneesh. Nowadays you can add the name of the Sadguru also. You can write the name of Sadguru. You know the Sadguru name. Sadguru, Yogi Basudev from Tamil Nadu, Coimbatore. Or you can add name of Sri Ravi Shankar Guruji also. They are also modern yogi nowadays. They are also the modern philosopher. So I missed those two lines. You just add that. Sadguru and Ravi Shankar also. So from Vedic time to Osho or Ravi Shankar time or Sadguru time, what happened we'll be looking one by one. What is the need and how the system developed. This is the point one. Second point, the common trends. In all philosophy, what are the trends are there? Like rebirth, Punarjarma, Atman, the soul, maybe Jivatma or Paramatma, individual soul or maybe supreme soul. Then the theory of actions, the Karma Siddhyanta. Then the liberations, the Mukti or Apavarga, Samadhi. So these are the called common trends. We'll be looking in all philosophies. So hope this point is clear to everyone. Now let's see the history of Indian philosophy. As I said, first is Vedas. This point I discuss in my handwritten notes also. Vedas. The Veda word comes from Vidhyatu. Vid means knowledge. There are four meanings are there of Ved. If you do not, I am not going to deep into that because I already given the introduction to Veda Upanishad, that particular video, that I already explained that, and that PDF with you, I think you know. So I am just giving the background of philosophy in that terms. So Vidhatu, Vid means knowledge. So Ved word stands for knowledge. Knowledge about what? Knowledge about universe as well as self. If you read the Vedic, there are the Veda, there are explained different kind of yagyas, homa, stuti. Atharva Veda deals with the prakriti, deals with the medicines. Rig Veda deals with the homa, yagyas. Yajurveda related to the mantras. Samaveda related to Sangita, Kalavidya. So all kind of things related to worldly things. And if you come to the last part of Veda, called as Vedanta or Upanishad, the mature part of Veda. That's why called as Vedanta, Vedasya Anta, the last part of Veda, called as Upanishad. Or you can say the Nishchaya Atmaka Jnanam, the confirmed knowledge. When the Veda was there, that time it was not mature. When it got evolved, then at the end the maturity come. And that maturity is all about the Upanishad part. That is, whole Upanishad deals with the moksha or apavarga, samadhi and others. So the history of Indian philosophy starts from the Vedic time to the Osho or Rajneesh or Sadguru. So Vedic, how many Vedas are there? We know there are 4 Vedas. Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, Sama Veda as well as Atharva Veda. Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, Sama Veda and Atharva Veda. Rig Veda is the oldest Veda. Oldest. Question may ask in your exam. In your semester exam as well as net exam they may ask. Oldest Veda is dash. So you should go for the answer is Rig Veda. And the latest Veda is Atharva Veda. Latest means not this century or last century. In long back only, almost 3000, 5000 years back. Atharva Veda called as the latest one. So first one is Rig Veda, then last one is Atharva Veda. Some person they may not accept Atharva as Veda. They only accept 3 Veda. Because Atharva Veda, they told it's almost copy paste from Rig Veda. So many mantras are taken from Rig Veda. So that's why they won't accept that Atharva Veda is a separate one. They accept this is third one. So they tells Vedas Trayaha. So exam, if you get the Vedas Traya word, you should get the idea Rig Ved, Yajur Ved as well as Sama Ved. Rig Ved deals with the different kind of homa, yagya and sacrifices. Okay, riches are there. Yajur Veda deals with different types of mantras which is followed in South India. Yajur Veda, they are very strict in mantra. How the swara must be pronounced, Udatta, Anudatta, Swarita, Pluta, all these things very specific. Mantra, Yajurvedya. Samaveda, regarding the Sangita. Samani Gayanti Samaveda. Sangita Kala, art, culture. It's mainly followed by eastern part of India. mainly Bangla, Odisha, Bihar, those zone, Samavedya. And Atharva Veda, it deals with different kind of vidya, maybe archaeology, maybe medicine, or maybe infrastructure, so many things. Atharva Veda. Okay.
Sir, Ayurveda.
Ayurveda is that's what I told, medicine I said. Medicine I said. Medicine means Ayurveda only. Okay.
এটা স্যার অথর্ববেদ তো
Atharvaveda. Atharvaveda is called Ayurveda. Ayurveda only. Subparts. Okay. If I
Yes.
talk on subparts, it will be Ayurveda. There are two opinions are there. Two opinions. Some opinions tells Ayurveda is a part of Rig Veda. Because they do not accept Atharvaveda is separate. Remember. They don't accept Atharvaveda is separate. They are telling Atharvaveda comes under Rig Veda only. So Vedas Trayaha. 3 Vedas. So they accept Ayurveda is a part of Rig Veda only. So for them this is Ayurveda. Upaveda I am talking now. Ayurveda. This is Yajurveda part of called the Dhanurveda. I am writing only Dhanurveda. Samaveda is called Garastha Veda. Garastha means like Brahmacharya Garastha, you know. Garastha means family persons. They can follow this. Samaveda. And Atharvaveda is called the Stapatya Veda. Stapatya Veda. These called Upavedas. The Rig Veda, its Upaveda called as Ayurveda. This is one opinion I am talking. Opinion. Those who do not believe as Atharvaveda is a Veda. They accept these 3 Vedas. First 3, Rig, Yaju and Sama. Their opinion, Rig Veda subpart is Ayurveda. And Yajurveda subpart is Dhanurveda. And Samaveda subpart is Garhastha Veda. Garhastha for the Grihasthi. And Atharva Veda subpart is Stapatya Veda, archaeology. This is one opinion. Okay. But some opinion, if you see, they accept 4 Vedas. So for them, Ayurveda is a part of which Veda? Atharva Veda. Okay. So if you consider 4 Veda, then Atharva Veda is the part of Ayurveda is the part of Atharva Veda. So opinions are there. Because Atharva Veda came after long time. Okay. So and when the Brahma, the founder of Veda, called as Brahma, when Brahma he planned to Srishti, there are 2 words comes from Brahmat Mukham. There is a line called Omkaram Atashabdam Brahma Mukhaparam Sharam. I repeat the line. Omkara Atashabdam Brahmana Mukhapuram Sharam. Omkar and Atashabda. Remember. Omkar and Atashabda first come out from the mouth of Brahmaji when he planned to do Srishti, evolutions. That's why these 2 Shabda called as the very, very auspicious one. Most of the mantras start with Omkara. If you see, Ishavasya Upanishad start with Om Ishavasham Idam Sarvam Yat Kincham Jagatam Jagat Tena Taktena Bhunjitha Magridakasha Shudhanam mantra. If you go for the any textual book, like your Yoga Sutra start with Atha Yoganushashanam. If you go to Brahma Sutra, Athato Brahma Jigyasa. If you go to Mimamsa Darsana, Athato Dharma Jigyasa. If you come to Vyakarana, Athato Shabdanushashanam. All places, they are starting with this Omkara or Atha Shabda, because these 2 are called Mangala Suchaka. And it's come out from the mouth of Brahmaji. Okay. And each Veda has the mainly 4 parts. One is called the Samhita, second is Brahmana, third is Aranyak, and 4th is Upanishad. Samhita, what is Samhita? Mantranam Sannidhi Samhita Ittuchyate. When mantras are packed together, Sannidhi means, I think you know the sutra of Sandhi. Praha Sannikarsha Sannhita. This is the sutra of each Sangya. If you read the Mahasarani Sutra, there are the last letters of each Mahasarani, 14 sutras are there. The last letters, they call as the It Sangyaka Sutra. There is a sutra in Laghu Siddhanta Kaumudi, like Parha Sannikarsha Sahita. Same thing. Sannigarsha mean what? The compact things together. It's very collected. Here also same thing explained here. Paraha here this Samhita means the mantranam sannidhi. When the mantras are packed together, not here and there, they call as Samhita. The collection of mantra in a packed format called Samhita. Brahmana. Brahmana means the rituals parts. Ritual part means how to do homa, how to do yaga. Those part, which part explained in Veda, called as Brahmana. And those who do arrangement for that, those kind of homa, yagya and all, further they only call as Brahmin. Brahmin, we call I am Brahmin. Means, what Brahmin means? Your ancestor used to do this kind of work. The preparation work for the puja, homa and yagya. Maybe plucking the flowers, cleaning the statue, the murti, washing the murti, making the garland, cutting the naividya. Naividya means the upakarana of the puja. Maybe fruits and others. Those who used to do, they only call as Brahman nowadays. Call as Brahmin in Bengali. Brahmin. Aranyaka. Aranyaka means you should, the literal meaning is called Aranya. Aranya sthita adhitavyam iti Aranyakaha. But literal meaning that is there. But actual meaning of Aranya means you should stay in a lonely place. This should be done after the Grihastha ashram. Aranyaka. Because after Grihastha ashram only Aranya comes. You need to be alone. You need to contemplate on alone. That is Brahma. He is only one. So that contemplation comes from how? If you are alone only, then only that contemplation will be done. Aranyakaha. And the Upanishad is the last part of Veda, as we mentioned. Vedantaha. Upanishad means sitting near to Guru and learning about the scriptures. Scripture means Brahma Vidya. Upanishad is Upa plus Nishad. Nishad. Upa is the Upasarga. Upasarga name is Upa. Upa means Samipyartha. I think you know Upasarga already completed. Upa means Samipyartha, nearest. Nishad means sitting. So sitting near to a scholar person. Scholar means who knows about the subject. Here the subject is, the Vishay is Brahma. If you go to Vedanta Sara, I will be talking when the topic comes regarding the Vedanta Sara. There is a topic comes Adhikari. On that topic I will be talking on that. Like Vishaya, Vairagya, then Sambandha Prayojana. That is in Vedanta concept I will be talking there. Now Nishad you should stand for, you should understand Nishad means sitting. So sitting near to, Upa means nearest. Near to whom? Who knows about the subject. Here the subject is Brahma. So who knows about Brahma means Brahmavid. Who knows Brahma? You should go near to Guru, who already realized person. Remember, who knows about Brahma, you don't go there. Knowing persons, so many are there. He by-hearted Bhagavad Gita, by-hearted Brahma Sutra, Vedas, not that. Who realize, who experience that Brahman. From to him only you should go. He is called as Brahmavid. Brahmam Vyatyati iti Brahmavid. Who knows Brahma. Knows means who realize, who experience. To him you should go. That is the call as the Upanishad. Okay. And how many Upanishad all there? We already discussed in last class. There are Upanishad name is, you can go through that video also. Introduction to Upanishad and all that video. I am not going deep into that. Okay. I am giving only introduction to philosophy in this class. Till here, is it clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is all about the first phase. First phase of development, philosophical development in India, means in Bharatiya Saddarshans. This is our first phase, Vedic phase. Okay. Now if you clear this Vedic phase, you will go to the second phase and third phase. See, the phase number 2 and 3 will be looking together. See, when the Veda mainly divided into in two parts. One is called as Karma Kanda and second part is called as the Jnana Kanda. Karma Kanda level, three things comes: Samhita, Brahman and Aranyak. And Jnana Kanda level, Upanishad comes. When Vedas was getting mature, it's become as Upanishad. So last part is called Vedanta. Now in Vedas, so many rituals they mention some himsa also there. Himsa means you need to do this bali. You need to do this sacrifice. Maybe bali of goat maybe valley of buffaloes, ox, all these things are there. So some part of philosophical idea, they do not accept that we are not having faith on Veda. What Veda accept, what Veda says, that is not for the humanity. So it's not good for humanity. So we are not standing with Veda. So they will become, they call as Nastik. Means those who do not believe on Veda Pramanam. Okay, Veda Pramanam, those who do not believe, they call as Nastik. Veda is not written by any person. It just came out from the mouth of Bhagwan, mouth of Brahmaji. That's why called as Apaurashayam Vedaha. Apaurashayam, there is no Purusha for Veda. There is no Purusha. If you write any paper, research papers, you will be putting your name. Yes, I written. If you rank something good, you will be putting your poster on the roadside. Yes, rank holder. Because you need name. But Veda who written, there is no persons. So Apaurashayam. Don't get confused. Purusha means not only male. Purusha means any gender. Okay. Apurushyam ayam Vedaha. So there is no writer for Vedaha. No Purusha. So some parts of ideology, they do not accept this Vedic tradition. Yes, we do not have the idea of like killing of those animals to fulfill our demand, like Ashwamedha Yaga, Yotisthama Yaga. Okay, so many yagas are there. For that purpose, you need to do Bali, and we are not okay with this plan. Remember, those who do not believe on God, they don't call as Nastik. Here, no concept about God and all. Here, all about the Vedic Pramanam, the trust on Veda. Those who do not accept, they call as Nastik. They call as heterodox. Those who do not have faith. And opposite to that, those who accept Veda as proof. Who said? Veda said. So we accept it. So they call as the orthodox or astik. Astik means asti iti astikaha. Asti means what? Asti means something is present. What present? That faith. Faith present on Veda. They call as astik. Those who do not have call as nastikaha. Nasti. Nasti means not. Nasti iti nastikaha. Those who do not have any faith on Veda, call as nastikaha. Okay. Those who do not believe on Atma. See, there are 3 points. Believing on Veda, point 1. Believing on God, point 2. And believing on Atma, soul. So this also not the meaning. I am not talking on soul. Soul, believe or not. Few philosophy, they do not believe on soul, Atma. Like which philosophy they do not believe on soul, Atma?
Buddhism.
Buddhism. That is Nastik. Okay. But under Astik also they do not believe some philosophy. That will be Mimamsa Darshan. Mimamsa Darshan. They do not believe on Atma. Atma is there. They do not believe. Still they call as Astik. Okay. Jainism, they believe on Atma. Still it's called as Nastik. So it's not related to believing on Atma or not that concept. It's all about the believing on Ved or not. Few philosophy, second point I explained about the Ishwaraha. It's not about Ishwara believe or not. Few philosophy under Astika, they do not have faith on Ishwara, like Sankhya philosophy. Someone says this is called Netjrf darshan. Na Ishwar. So Netjrf darshan, Sankhya. But Ishwara is accepted in Jainism. Ishwara. Still it is as Nastika darshan. And Sankhya do not believe, still it is Astika darshan. So it's not based on Ishwara also, but it's based on Vedaha. So if any question asked to you, the Astik Nastik separation based on what? Your answer must be? Answer must be?
Acceptance or denial of Veda.
Vedas. Very good. Okay. And we all know there are 3 Nastik darshan. Charvakaha and Jainism and Buddhism. Charvak, Jain and Buddha. Charvakaha. The detail we will be talking when we discuss on Charvak. Detail we will be talking in next. Remember, Charvakaha is one of the greatest darshan. we have. Jaina also very greater than the darshan greatest. The Charvaka founder is Brihaspati, Guru Brihaspati. I am giving only idea now. Brihaspati, Guru Brihaspati is the founder. If you show your Hastarekha means their hands palm reading. If your Brihaspati is very strong, you will be good in Vidya, knowledge. হাত পোড়া, আমরা যাকে বলা হয় হাত পোড়া, হাত দেখানো, ও হাত কো দেখানা. So if your Brihaspati is very strong, then your education will be very very strong. You will be reaching very good in terms of education. So Brihaspati is the guru for all. Adhipati. Jainism founder is some other persons, but it got very famous due to Mahavir Jain. But the founder is some other person will be talking. Rishabhanath is the founder. Rishabhanath. So don't get confused, because Jainism means the picture comes Mahavir. Mahavir is the 24th Tirthankar, 24th. But actual founder is Rishabhanath. This kind of question may ask in your NET exam also. This question asked several times. Rishabhanath is the founder. And Buddhism, everyone knows the founder is Gautama. Don't get confused. This Gautama and Naya Darshana Gautama are not same. This is all about Gautam Buddha. And the Naya Darshana Gautama is Akshapad. We'll be talking there. So there are separate person. Both are separate. Okay. Again, Jainism is two types. One is Digambara and another one is called Shvetambaraha. Digambara means those who have no any kind of dress idea. They don't want dress, because they are beyond the dress. They don't want any clothes. Dika iva ambaraha. What ambara means? What? Dress. In Samasa we discussed already. Pitambara, I think you know that. Pitambara. Same Digambaraha. Their dik itself, the direction itself, their dress. They don't want any other dress to close their lajja. So they will be having one langot. Langot, you know. Rishi Muni, they were small kind of chetty things. Langot made of cotton. So called as Digambaraha. Shvetambaraha. Shvetambara means those who wear only white dress. Shweta Varnaha. Shweta Ambara iti Shvetambaraha. Shweta means white. These are two differences in Jainism. We will be knowing when we will go to deep into the Shastra. Buddhism, there are two types. One is called Hinayan and another is Mahayan. Hinayan and Mahayan, which is near to Buddha's philosophy, that is called Mahayan. Very most of the things accepted by the followers from Buddha directly, and they made their new sampradaya, their new direction called as Mahayan. And few of them, they not accept as it is what Buddha said. They little bit modified, and they followed little bit Vedic part also, Upanishadic part also. Along with the Buddha philosophy, they followed some Upanishadic part also. So they call as Hinayan. Hina means low graded from Buddha. So they not followed 100% Buddha what they said. They taken few things from Buddha and few things from Veda and Upanishad. Though they call as Hinayan. And those who blindly followed to Buddha, further they call as Mahayan. They fully followed. So if you want to understand Buddhism deeply, you should read the Mahayan. You will get the actual things of Buddha. Buddha not said my statue. Buddha was telling like I don't believe on Murti. But nowadays the Murti Puja is very famous. Everywhere Buddha statues is there. If you want to give any gift to yes.
স্যার একবার রিপিট করবেন, বিশেষ করে হীনযানটা মানে বুদ্ধদেবের কোন জিনিসটা তারা বাদ দিয়েছেন?
Yes. So Buddhadev, he was the founder of Jainism, Gautam Buddha. He was from long back, before this century starts. He was the person. Now the followers, they divided into two dimensions. One is called Hinayan, another called as Mahayan. Hinayan, those who do not follow as it is Buddha. They told what Buddha says accept, but all things we cannot accept. Few things we should accept from Upanishadic part also. Because Buddha they says there is no Atma. Buddha explains there is no Atma. But Upanishad explains there is Atma. Example purpose what the Buddha given, like there is a candle, there is a mombatti, there is a second candle. The first mombatti is having fire. If you want to lit another mombatti, what you will do? You will go and you will touch to that. So what happened? The energy flowed from one place to other place. So this is the flowing of consciousness is called Atma. There is no Atma actually. It's all about the flowing of consciousness. Pragya, the flowing of pragya from one place to other place. The person he was knowing something and he was not knowing. He came and he taught you. So now you know that. So it's a flow of knowledge, flow of pragya. This is the philosophy of Buddha. So that's why he do not accept as Atma. He tells flow of consciousness. So this philosophy who are all accept, yes, it's correct. They call as Mahayan. What Buddha says, that is correct. Like if you want to understand actual deep Buddha, what Buddha taught, Buddha's teaching, like Ashtangik Marga or Panchashiladi, you will get under Mahayan. And some person they told no, Buddha tells correct, but something we need to analyze ourselves. Like we have faith on the Brahma, we have faith on Atma. Atma is there. So they followed one tradition that is called as Hinayan. If you look in terms of Buddha, it is inferior. Which one? This is. That's why I call it the Hinaha. If you look in terms of Buddha, this is great. That's why I call as Mahayan, great Yan. Both are correct. I won't say this is good, this is bad. The strictly followers of Buddha, they follow Mahayan. Those who are mixed, they call as Hinayan. Is this point is clear? Detail I will talk when Buddhism will talk. Detail.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. If you have any doubt in between, you can ask anyone. Rahulda, Shomi, Pankaj.
Yes.
No doubt, huh? Ananya, getting, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yes, very good. So we'll go for the next one. Now, so let's see the Astika part. Astika means those who have faith on Vedaha. There are 6 schools. One is Sankhya, Nyaya, Mimamsa, Yoga, Vaisheshika, and Vedanta. I made both in same color like Sankhya and Yoga. They are belongs to almost same ideology. Ideology means their thought process, principles, all are same, almost same. Nyaya, Vaisheshika, their ideology also almost same. Mimamsa and Vedanta, their ideology also same, but slight changes is there. That's why they are separate. Almost same I would use. Prayaha. Praya means almost. The founder of Sankhya is Kapilaha. Bhagavan Kapilaha. So Kapilaha you can write. Kapilaha. The founder of Nyayaha is Gautamaha. As I said, Gautamaha. Another name of Gautama called as Akshapadaha. Akshapadaha. Why it is called Akshapadaha? Any idea? Akshapadaha. This question asked 2 years back in NET exam. Like Akshapada is the founder of which darshan? ABC option they have given. And if you don't know only Gautama, you cannot write the answer. You should know the answer of Akshapada also. The pada means legs. Aksha means what? Eyes. He has the eyes in his legs also. It means what? Means he was that much scholar. In night time also, night time he used to walk without looking the road. He used to read the books without, he was walking and he was reading the books. without looking the routes, whether need to turn left or right, need to sit, or there is a hole, potholes. He was not looking that. Without that also he was able to walk. Long kilometer, 4 or 5 kilometers he used to walk. Street light was there, street light long back. You know the Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar story. He used to read under the street light. Same way, he used to walk and he used to read under the street light. So he was not focused about the walking, where I need to keep my right leg, left leg. So that we can say he has the eyes in his leg also. So in that sense they given Aksha Padaha. Aksha means eyes in the Padaha, in the legs. Aksha Padaha. So that's why the name given, that kind of scholar persons. Gautama, another name. Then came as Mimamsa. Mimamsa founder is called Jaiminihi. Jaimini. Then yoga founder is Yoga Darshana. Obviously, you should be very clear. The founder of yoga, who is the founder of yoga? Who will give the answer?
Patanjali.
No, founder of yoga. I am not asking Yoga Darshan. Founder of yoga.
Shiva. Mahadev.
Not Mahadev also.
Adi.
Sri Krishna.
Sri Krishna only. Very good. Yogeshwara Sri Krishna. That is the okay. But there is a line in Mahabharata as well as in Dharma Shastra. Mainly in Yagyavalkya Smriti. Sorry, in Manusmriti. Dharma Shastra. Hiranya Garbhaiva Yogasya Bhaktaha Nanya Puratanaha. Hiranya Garbha is the Bhaktaha, Yogasya Bhakta, the speakers of yoga. Na Anyaha Puratana. There are no other oldest persons. He only the oldest. Who? Hiranya Garbha. And Hiranya Garbha is known as Sri Krishna. Hiranya Garbha known as what do you call? Brahma. Brahma means not this Chaturmukha Brahma. What we know as Brahma means not that. Bhagavan Shiva is the founder of Hatha Yoga. Hatha Yoga. If you read the Hatha Yoga Pradipika, there is a book in your syllabus also, I think. The first mantra starts with Sri Adinathaya Nama Astu Tasmai Yena Upadishta Hatha Yoga Vidya. I am doing Namaste. Swatmarama, writer of what do you call it? That book. Hatha Pradipika, writer Swatmarama. He is doing Namaste to Bhagavan Shiva, who is the author of, who is the founder of Hatha Yoga Vidya. If you go to the Natha Muni Parampara, Natha Sampradaya, if you go to, I think she will be able to follow me. Ananya can follow me. If you go to Gorakhpur, there is a temple called Gorakhnath temple. If you visit there, there are all Nathas are there. Natha scholars. The Natha Parampara start with Bhagavan Shiv. And Bhagavan Shiv is the founder of Hatha Yoga. You know this school of yoga, Hatha Yoga, Raja Yoga, Mantra Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Yoga, different are there. So that Hatha Yoga founder is called Bhagavan Shiv. So Bhagavan Shiv is the first. Then came Matsendra. Okay. Then so many procedures are there. So many are there. Then later on the Swatmarama and so many. So if the question asks who is the founder of a yoga, your answer should not be Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Most of the times there will be answer Hiranyagarbha. Most of the times. Because that is the line in Mahabharata Santi Parva as well as in what do you call Dharma Shastra. Hiranyagarbha eva yogasya vakta nanyaha puratanaha. So if question asks who is the founder of yoga, answer is Hiranyagarbha. Who is the founder of Yoga Darshan? That time answer is Patanjali. Very clear with this. Net time also, in net exam question may ask this kind of tricks questions. Patanjali. Yoga before was there and he compiled it together. It was there in Veda, it was there in Upanishad. Patanjali came just only 300 to 400th century. Then how can he write yoga? So he just compile it as a text and make it as a simplest format. That's why I call as Yoga Sutra. See, like this, yoga was here, 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 yoga was here. Everywhere it was spreaded in Upanishad, Vedas, in other text. And he made one together by using one sutra. Sutra means thread. Thread means it connects so many flowers, so many garlands, so many flowers to make a garland, mala. That's why we call as the Yoga Sutra. So many yogas were there, concept here and there, Upanishad and other text. It was there. Mahabharata also yoga was there. Okay, if you go to Ramayana, there is a yogas there. So many texts were there. Yoga Vasishta, there are yogas was there. Purana, yogas are there. But he compiled it and he made one sutra. So Yoga Sutra written by whom? That is Patanjali. So sutra means you understood. Sutra which connects so many flowers or so many points and make a garland. So it's a one, so what do you call it, step by step format, synchronized format, or a step by step or a sequential format, Yoga Sutra. But everywhere you won't get that. So he's a collected. That's why he is the founder of Yoga Darshanam, not Yoga founder. Yoga founder is Hiranagar founder. Okay, come to that. Next. Vaisheshika. The founder of Vaisheshika called as Kanadaha. Kanadaha. The Indian, we believe the atomic philosophy or atomic theory is evolved. I think Rahul ji can follow me. The atomic theory can evolve from this particular philosophy, Kanadaha. Because he explains the energy cannot be created and cannot be destroyed. Same way the physics also explains energy. Same. There is a transformation of the energy. If you switch off the tube light, energy will not destroy. Energy will channelize to some other point. Maybe it goes to fan side or maybe AC side. So the flowing of the energy one place to another place. It's evolved. That story is explained in the Kanadaha long back. It's not exactly how modern physics says. Cosmophysics, what they explain, it's not exactly same, but the idea was there. And Vedanta, the founder of Vedanta called as the Vedavyasa or Vyasaha. Okay, don't get confused. This Vyasaha or the writer of Mahabharata Vyasaha, both are same or separate, that we cannot say right now. Obviously that would be separate. And the Vyasa.
So Badrayana is also
Badrayana, same name, synonym. Vyasaha, Vedavyasaha, Vadarayana, all things are synonym of this Vyasa only. And this Vyasa is similar to writer of Mahabharata, that we can't say. Because Mahabharata is long back. And Vedanta not too old. It's almost new only. Before this century only, obviously, before this century. And the writer of all 18 Puranas, that also done by this Vyasa only. So is it same person? We don't know that. The writer of Brahma Sutra, same person only. The writer of so many other texts also, Vyasa. So it's not the same person. Remember, it's not the same person, obviously separate persons. Okay, that is there. Now you may ask the question, which philosophy came first? That question may ask in your net exam. That means they may give the order to arrange. Left side one table, they may give this kind of. Left side they may give one table, you have to match. And right side one table you need to match. Here 1, 2, 3, 4 option will give. This side also 1, 2, 3 option may give. So you need to match that. So first Veda comes, obviously Veda. Then after Veda, the first philosophy which is above among nine, that is Sankhya is the first one. Last class I think I made some mistake. Rahul ji was I think said yes, me only. I said something, Charvak or something, isn't it? Everyone is able to follow me? My sound?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So the first philosophy comes Sankhya. And obviously, see, let me explain this point. This time almost all sutra written, Sankhya Sutra by Kapilaha, Naya Sutra by Gautamaha, Mimamsa Sutra by Jaiminihi, Yogaha by Patanjali Yoga Sutra, Vaisheshika Sutra by Kanadaha, and Vedanta Sutra called as Brahma Sutra by
Adrayana.
Vadarayana or Vyasa. So this is called as the Sutra age. Sutra age. Almost all Sutra written in this time. Okay, and what is the definition of Sutra? What is the need of Sutra? The Sutra called as there are 6 features to identify a Sutra. Remember, 6 features or 6 characteristics. I repeat the characteristics. Number 1. First, the Sutra goes like this. Alpaksharam asan. You can write the notes there. Alpaksharam asannigdham. Let me give one space. I can write here itself. That will be easy for you. Now you can see, isn't it? White screen is there. Visible, white screen. Alpaksharam. First point, right. Asannigdham. Second. Alpasharam asannigdham. Third one. Saravat. Fourth one. Visible, I think it is. Now she will read. Ananya will read what I written on screen. Please read once, Ananya.
Alpaksharam asandigdham
Yes.
sarvat vishwatomukham
Yes.
astobham
Yes.
anvadyam.
Anavadyam. Very good. I think everyone able to read. That's why I asked her to read quickly. She can follow that. This. So Alpaksharam asannigdham sar. This is very much important. So, the Lakshana of Sutra. Lakshana of Sutra. How do you understand this is Sutra? Or this is Sloka? So Sutra Lakshana I am talking right now. Or the features of Sutra. 6 features are there.
স্যার এক্সকিউজ মি 5 নম্বরটা কি আছে?
Astobham. Astobham.
স্তোভম।
Bhamo. Astobham.
আর
And
স্যার
last one is
6 টা
Anavaddam. Anavaddam. Anavadyam. So Alpaksh.
ঠিক আছে।
The line goes like this. Sapna, everyone please follow. Payal. Everyone is there, I think. Alpaksharam asannigdham saravat vishyato mukham astobham anavidyam cha sutram viduhu viduhu. This is the line. So first what they explain here, please, let me, yes. First when they explain is all about the, just change me, 1 minute. Yes, first they explain here, Alpaksharam. Alpa means very, 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 very less. Means minimum. Aksharas. The akshara should be very, 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 very minimum. Not much more. If you see any sutra, the sutra length is very small. Alpa aksharam. The first point in sutra. The akshara means the syllable or the varnaha. Varnaha must be very, very, very less. If a writer who is writing sutra, if he is able to minus 1 varna, 1 akshara, he will become very happy. If a writer writing on thesis sutra, if he is able to decrease 1 varna, he will become very much happy. That much of importance of sutra. Sa alpa aksharam. The akshara should be very, very, very minimum. But it does not mean it cannot explain the meaning of that line. It has the strength to explain. It has the enough eligibility to explain the intention. If I tell, can you explain yourself? Introduce you. If you go a interview, in 2 minutes you should introduce yourself. So you will tell so many things. I did this thing, that thing, this unwanted thing you will start to say. Then the interviewer will ask, okay, have you done this? Have you done this? Then you have to, yes, sorry, I forgotten. Yeah, I did that also. So what you are doing? You are consuming more time to explain small thing in more time. You are not enough trained, not trained properly, not well trained properly to explain. So here the writer, he is well trained. The writer will tend to explain a sutra in a small phrase. Mean that much of packed idea should be there in the sutra, packed idea. So alpa akshara, even the aksharas are very less, but it does not mean it cannot explain the idea. The idea should be explained. So alpa aksharam. Asannigdham. Asannigdham. Sannigdha means with doubt, with unclear things. Sannigdha means which is unclear, not clear. Asannigdha means if you had asabda which samasha, nang tatpurush samash, we discuss, it become opposite. Na satyam, asatyam. So it become opposite. So sannigdha means without clarity. Asannigdha means there is no doubts. It should be very, 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 very clear without having any doubts. The aksharas are very less, but it does not mean there will be any doubt. Interviewer is asking question to you because he has doubt on you. You are not able to explain properly. That's why he is asking whether you have not done this, that, these things. Then you are explaining something. But here in this sutra, you should not have any doubt. Small, but it can explain enough to the demand. So asannigdham, there is no any kind of doubt. So it's very much clear. Full clarity should be there in the sutra. Saravat. Saravat means the gist should be explained. Gist. Gist means the main thing. Whole story you don't need to explain. What happened, how happened, whole story. No. The main gist. The main point you should be able to explain. Okay. We call this saramsha. The main sara should be explained. Then Vishrata Mukham. Vishrata means multi. Mukham means facet. It has multi-faces. Multi-facet Vishay. If you look at sutra from one standpoint, it will give one meaning. If you look from other standpoint, it will give some other meaning. So multi-dimensional, multi-facet. So many meanings are there. Like if I use the Atha Shabda. Atha. What is the first sutra of Yoga Sutra? You read, I think. What is it?
Atha Anushashanam. Atha Yoga Anushashanam.
So Atha Yoganu Shashanam. It goes like this. So Atha. The word Atha meanings, there so many meanings are there. Atha should be maybe something starting. Something Arambartha means starting. Something auspicious, Mangala, something they are telling after that, Atha. So many meanings are there. But in Yoga Sutra they accept Atha iti adhikararthe. Adhikara means eligibility. Now our eligibility start to read the Yoga Sutra, to read the discipline of yoga. Some other book they explain some other meaning. Same word, Atha only. So it depends on the situations, depend on the perspective, depend on the subject, the meaning Atha gets changed. So it has the multi-meaning, multi-facet. Multi-facet meanings are there. That is called as the Vishyata Mukham. A sloka may not have the multi-meaning. Remember, Sutra will have the multi-meaning. That's why so many person, Yoga Sutra written by Patanjali, remember. And the under this Patanjali, Vyasa, he has written his Vyasa Bhashya. Vyasa Bhashya is the one commentary. Not only Vyasa, some other person like Madhusudan Shastri. Madhusudan Shastri, he also written commentary on same Yoga Sutra. The other person, like his name is Vachaspati Mishra. Vachaspati Mishra. Vachaspati Mishra, he has written his philosophy on the same. So what I am talking here? I am talking the multiple ways to reach out a sutra. So Vishyata Mukham. Next is Astobham. Astobham, the word comes from the Stuti. In Stuti like Shiva Stuti, Narada Stuti, Durga Saptati, Rudra Stuti, Shiva Stuti, Brahma Stuti, all other Vishnu Stuti. So many unwanted things will be there. Unwanted things, which is necessary, but unwanted for the realizations. Okay, to understand the meaning. Like they use so many places Om, Nama, Nama, Nama. So many times they would use Nama, Nama, Nama. That much not necessary. If you use once Namaha Shivaya, what is enough to understand? Namaha Shivaya means he will understand what you are telling. Again later on you need to use again Namaha. But if you read this Suti again Nama, Nama 2-3 times they would use. That is Stuti Atmaka. But in Sutra, once if you use Namaha, that's enough. So excess called as the Atishayakti. Atishayakti, what is called in English? Excess called exaggerations is not there. Exaggerations. How much necessary, that much only. Astuti. Astova means excess things not there. That's why the call as Alpakshara. Necessary things only there. Alpa astobham. Then Anavadyam. Anavadya means there should be a continuity. That meaning should not be cut out. The sutra should be continue flow should be there. In between the first phrase, Purva Pada like this. This should be connected to this. Let me change the color. Now you can understand. This should be connected to this. 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 And this should be connected to this. So there is a Anavadyam. Anavadyata means continuity should be there. If you find out these 6 factors in any 6 lakshana in any places, that is called as the Shutram. The lakshana of the Shutra. What it says? Alpaksharam asannigdham saravat vishrata mukham asthobham anavadyam sutram viduhu viduhu. These are called the 6 features of a Sutra. Yes. Is there any doubt regarding on this to understand the Sutra? Class is getting bored or
No, sir, no.
enjoying the class?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Enjoying the class.
Okay. So should
Very
I
much, sir.
continue? You told you don't have class. So should I continue?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I will take only 1 minute break. I will just go washroom. I will come. 1 minute. Just only 1 minute.
Okay, sir.
Only 1 minute. Be there only.
আতানন্দ তুমি এখন কোথায়? স্কুলে?
মর্নিং
হ্যাঁ স্যার, স্কুলে আছি স্যার। আপনি কোথায়?
অফিসে।
অফিসে আছে।
প্রণাম पंकज जी।
প্রণাম স্যার।
স্যার, স্যার গলা ধরিয়ে ফেলেছেন নাকি?
না না ঠিক আছে। पंकज जी अब आप कहाँ हैं? स्कूल में है या योगा सेंटर में? वाह,
स्कूल में सर। ऑफिस में।
अरे आपको तो एकदम डैशिंग लग रहा है।
ठंडा है ना यहाँ पे?
और ठंडा है क्या वहाँ पे?
जी सर,
अच्छा,
ठंडा है बिल्कुल।
चलो। ठंड लग रहा है क्या? किसको ठंड लग रहा है? ठंड
पंकज जी कालिम्पोंग আছে, अरे खूब ठंडा।
चलो
कालिम्पोंग, कालिम्पोंग। जी सर, कालिम्पोंग में है ना सर?
हाँ हाँ, अरे भाई गजब गजब गजब। चलो भाई,
ठंडा है सर।
चलो
जी सर।
ठीक है। चलो
जी सर।
समझ आ रहे ना बात को? समझ आ रही ना सब कुछ सभी को? यस, सो विल कंटिन्यू।
यस सर।
Yes. So that is the story. So we have given the example of the sutra. Now we are talking in this particular point. So how many are there, Darshan? I think this point is clear. No doubts with this 6 point. Hope this clear. This point you should keep
Yes,
in
sir.
mind. They may ask if you go for interview purpose. Yoga students, if you go interview, they may ask these things. Because once they ask some persons, my known person, so can ask. So Astik Darshan. Among this all darshan, 9 darshan, the first darshana which come, that is Sankhya Darshan, first one. First one. Second one comes, if you go for the second one will be Vaisheshika Darshanam. Second one is called Vaisheshika Darshanam. Remember, first one is Sankhya Darshanam, second one is called as the Vaisheshika Darshanam. Okay. And the third one it goes to the Charvak Darshanam. Make a line in your book. First one, what I said again, like let me take a page, that will be good for you. First one is called as the, we discuss all about our Sankhya come first. Second one is called as the Vaisheshika. Third one is called as the Charvakaha. And fourth one is Jainaha. Fifth one is called as the Buddha Darshan. And the sixth one it should not be, it's almost after Buddha's time only. It's called the Naya Darshanam. Okay. And after that, we have no any data to tell what comes first. So if you get, this top 6, if you get any question in exam, you can write. First one comes Sankhya Darshan first, then Vaisheshika, then Charvakaha, then Jainism, then Buddha, then Naya Darshanam. Hope this point also clear to you. So NET exam, they may ask this question like matching the two side, one side and B side, side A, side B, 1, 2, 3, 4 example they will give here, 1, 2, 3, 4. You need to connect with like this or this, something you need to connect. You can do that. Okay, let me go to this part. Yes. Now we have completed the phase number 2nd and 3rd. Now we will go to the phase 4th. Fourth phase of philosophy. Where are you going? The fourth phase philosophy, the Vedanta, it's developed very highly. The one person he spread throughout every places, mainly the Vyasa only, Vyasa, Vadarayana or Veda Vyasa only. But this philosophy is quite strong nowadays also. So many followers came into existence, they followed and they spread it in a long. Whether this script is available, small table is visible to you, this small table, this one, visible, table I have drawn on table, visible, दिख रहा है ना सबको, small table. चलो ठीक है. So if you want to understand the Vedanta Darsana, you need to go through the 3 books. One is called the Brahma Sutra, one is Upanishad, another one is Bhagavad Gita or Gita. Brahma Sutra is books regarding the Brahma only, all about discussion about the Brahma and all. This is called Brahma Sutra, also called as the Nyaya Prasthana. You just write Nyaya Prasthana. This question may ask, Nyaya Prasthana is connected to Nyaya Prasthana. Upanishad is connected to, and Gita, Upanishad connected to Shruti Prasthana, right? Shruti Prasthana, Shruti. Okay, and Gita connected to Smriti Prasthana. 3 points I said. Brahma Sutra is connected to Nyaya Prasthana, Upanishad is connected to Shruti Prasthana, and Bhagavad Gita is connected to Smriti Prasthana. This question may ask in your NET exam, or this one more question may ask for your semester. Okay, and all these 3 together called as the Prasthana Trayam. What are the Prasthana Trayam? Brahma Sutram, Upanishad, and Srimad Bhagavad Gita. They 3 called as Prasthana Trayam. Trayam means 3. Okay. Now in Vedanta philosophy, the very eminent scholars came. That name is everyone knows Adi Shankaracharya. Adi Shankaracharya is worldwide famous. He actually from Kerala, and he met and he gone through the throughout country, and he established 4 ashrama or 4 dham, east, west, north and south. Every place he went and he made the Chaturumatha, 4 mathas. So he is the founder of which Vedanta, that is
Advaita Vedanta.
Advaita Vedanta. Or everyone is there but still not speaking. It means what? Sapna, sound is there, huh? Payal, Ananya, everything okay? Huh?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So Advaita Vedanta.
Yes, sir.
Advaita Vedanta founder is Shankar. Remember, if they ask question Advaita Vedanta founder, then answers comes as Shankaracharya. Remember, Vedanta founder is Vadarayana or Vedavyasa. Another name of Vedanta also called as the Sharirik Mimamsa. Remember, I just remember Sharirik Mimamsa. Another name of Vedanta called as the Brahma Mimamsa. Write in your paper. These are the extra points I am telling. You can write in anywhere in the mask. Another name of Vedanta, Brahma Mimamsa or Sharirik Mimamsa. They may ask. Okay. So Advaita Vedanta founder is Adi Shankaracharya. Okay. And Adi Shankaracharya is all about, deals with what? Only Brahma Satyam Jagat Mithya, nothing is else from Brahma. Only Brahma. So that time what happened? Few persons become arrogant without realizing. See, in what happened, Advaita philosophy, what happened? You are thinking I am only Brahman. That knowledge is there. But whether you realize or not, that is the questions. If you not realize, only understand I am Brahma, it's not enough. I think you have seen a movie called as Oh My God. Have you seen? First one. Oh My God. 2012 or 13 release. There is a scene comes, Paresh Rawal, he will go to a bank and he will pick a banduk, the revolver, and he will shoot towards the bank workers. Have you seen that scene? I think you know that scene. And he will tell, yes, I am God means I can hit anyone. I can kill anyone. I think you know that idea, that plan. He was knowing. He was read the Bhagavad Gita, everything he read. But he not realize, not experience. So experienced person called as the real scholar. Knowing so many person knows Veda, Upanishad, Bhagavad Gita, Vayatet, Sutra number, everything knows. But that is not, they are not happy. They are not actual realized person. They are not moksha state. They are not apavarga. They are not jivan mukta. Jivan mukta means they will be living in this society. They will be interacting. But they are not bothered about all these things, unwanted things. So they means they have experience. The experience and knowledge is talking. I am talking. So those time what happened? Shankaracharya he experienced. And he written that Brahma Satyam and Jagat Mithya. If you experience that state, everything is true and other things are false. But if you read, not understood, not experienced, then the duality comes. So many arrogant persons comes. Nowadays also, so many bhandas are there. They will tell, yes, I know Brahma, I know everything. But they don't know anything. So they call inexperienced person. So due to that, what happened? So many persons came and they start to cheat the persons in the society. What I said, darshana means you will understand the situation of the society, that time society. Shankaracharya time almost 700 to 800 century, remember. 700 to 800 century, Shankaracharya. So that time so many bhandas arises. And they tell, I am Brahma, come to me, I will give you salvations, I will give you mukti. So that time what happened? So many persons told, no. We are not going to follow the Advaita part. We are going to follow the Advaita, but we are going to add something. What? We are going to add the Bhakti. Remember, Shankaracharya is not at all explained about the Bhakti. But the later on, means almost it is after 8th century, almost 9th century beginning. From there this turning starts regarding the Bhakti. If you read to the Hindi Shastra also, Hindi philosophy, Surdas, Kabirdas, Muhammad Jaishi, all these things comes under this zone, 9th century, 10th century. The very good, you have seen the movie Padmavat. The Padmavat movie based on one Mahakabya, Hindi Mahakabya, called as Padmavat Mahakabya, written by Muhammad Jaishi. Muhammad, I don't have space to write here. Muhammad Jaishi. He is the writer of that Mahakabya, Hindi Mahakabya, obviously. He is the author of that book. From that book only that movie taken, that story, Padmavati movie. Then first it was like Padmavati, then made it Padmavat. So that Mahakabya name is Padmavat. The writer is Muhammad Jaishi. He was a Muslim, but he written that bhakti. So he means that time person, they understood not only this, only Brahma knowledge is enough. So many persons become arrogant, I am Brahma without experience. So you should have the followers, the path of bhakti. In bhakti, what you are doing? You are telling, I am nothing, you are everything. I am nothing, Bhagwan, I am nothing, you are everything. So give me shelter, give me food, give me everything. So you are showing your dinatva, your poorness. I am nothing. Dinata. I am nothing. If you read the Bhakti Sutra, also it comes. Yes.
Total surrender.
Total surrender to the Bhagwan. I am nothing, everything is you. Whether making food, eating food, doing any activity, I am doing, but the credit goes to him. Because by blessing of him only I am doing. So that thing means your ignorance will not be there, ahankar will not be there. So that philosophy start to develop. That only called as the Vaishnava Vedanta. And there also Pancharatra Agama comes. Pancharatra Agama. If you go to again Agama Shastra, there are 14 knowledge. Chaturdasha Vidya Vishay in Sanskrit. Vedanta, Jyotisha, so many are there. Agama also there. Agama mainly deals with the Archakatvam. Archakatta means how a person should do puja. Archana. Have you visited Tirupati Balaji temple? Anyone? Tirupati Balaji temple? No. If you go to temple, there they call the Pancharatra are there. Pancharatra Agama. Like you heard the Vaikhanas Agamaha. Pancharatra Agamaha. So these are the parts of the puja, archana. Okay, Archakattam Vishay. So those kind of practices develop, because how can you show the bhakti? By puja only. Nowadays the bhakti is famous due to puja. Durga Puja is celebrated throughout the Bengal, not only Bengal, throughout the country. Durga Puja. What you are doing? We are making statue from Kumartuli or making some from somewhere else and making puja for 9 days. So we are by puja, we are showing our love to the Bhagavan, bhakti. That also one way to do bhakti. So archana, puja, that is the part of the bhakti. So Vaishnava Vedanta, so many Vaishnavas they follow that. Okay. Then later on, the Ramanujacharya, I think you know Ramanujacharya. This person also almost 11th century end. Ramanuja Acharya. He is a very good mathematician. At the same time, he was a Vedantist also. So he added something extra into Sankaracharya philosophy and he made Visishtva Advaita. Okay, Visishtva Advaita become. Here Dirgha Sandhi works. Dirgha Sandhi, you know, Vidya Yukta Alai, Vidya Alai. So Visishtva Advaita. Question will ask, who is the founder of Visishtva Advaita Vedanta? Answer is Ramanuja or Ramanujacharya. He added something extra into Sankaracharya philosophy. So at the end you can see the all places like Vedanta. Okay. Next the Vallabha Acharya. This he is from almost near to Delhi zone. Indraprasth means in Mahabharata it was Indraprasth. nowadays called NCR, Delhi NCR. So Ballabgarh is one place is very famous near to Delhi. According to this Acharya, this name given as Ballabgarh. He was from that particular place, Ballabgarh. He founder of Shuddha Advaita. Shuddha Advaita. He denied so many rituals what was followed by Advaita. Advaita Palpas, the Sangraraja, he explains, if you want to become an Advaita follower, you should be a Adhikari. You should have some eligibility. But he not accept that. Who? Ballabhacharya. So he tells everyone is pure, Suddha. Whether you are from any caste, any religion, any education qualification, anyone can do. So everyone is Shuddha, pure. So he added that one. So it's become Shuddha Advaita philosophy. Shuddha Advaita. Then one person came, Nimbak Acharya. He used to get practice in Neem tree, neem का जो पेड़ होता है. He used to do dhyana under sitting on that tree, neem tree, and he written Dvaita Advaita. See, Advaita only, but special amplification on duality. Advaita only, but unless you realize, it's become Dvaita. If you realize, Advaita only. Like example of water and the air bubbles. Both are one only, but at some point of time it's so separate, and at the end it's become one only. So that philosophy he didn't develop. That is Nimbaka Acharya, Dvaita Advaita. Okay. Next one very great philosopher came. Very great philosopher, that is Madhvacharya. He denied the thoughts of Sankaracharya. He given what you call takkar to whom? Takkar to whom?
Adi Shankaracharya.
Adi Shankaracharya. He accept only Dvaita Vedanta. There is no Advaita. Dvaita only. Jagat also exist, and Brahma, Atma also exist. Strictly he given counter attack. His philosophy also quite famous, but not such as Sankara philosophy, because Sankara philosophy is famous very worldwide. If you go to New York City, you will get some Advaita ashram, New York. If you go to California, there are some ashramas are there. But Madhva philosophy mainly famous in Sri Lanka, India, Bhutan, and all those places. Buddha philosophy also very famous in what you call Asian Mahadesh. Madhvacharya. Next came as Chaitanya. Who is Chaitanya? Very much famous. Everyone should know. All Bengali.
The Mahaprabhu.
Chaitanya
Mahaprabhu
Mahaprabhu
Chaitanya.
from Nadia. Almost 14th century. Okay. He also adds something into Bhakti. That's called the Achinta Veda Aveda. His darshana name is Achinta Veda Aveda Darshanam. Why this name has given? He was used to do contemplating on the Bhagwan, and doing that he used to become unconscious, Achaitanya. So from there his name given as Achaitanya. Chaitanya. Achaitanya means he was concentrating on Chaitanya things, conscious things, means Bhagwan. And by doing that things, he was becoming unconscious. That's why his philosophy developed Achintya Veda Aveda. Actually, his name is Nimai, if you know. Nimai. But he was doing Prarthana of Chaitanya, means conscious things. That's why he given name given as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He also great practitioner. Now, if you read any book, authentic book, they explain till here. If you talk about our Indian philosophy, they speak up to here. After that, there is no things, nothing is there. But I added something. Whether can we add it? Can we include Sikhism? Can we include under Indian philosophy Sikhism? Can we do that? Yes. Sikhism also we can include, because that time Sikhs also very much famous. The Guru Gobind Singh, you know the Guru Gobind Singh, he was the founder of the Sikhism. He made unity among all those persons. Among all those means the so many Punjabis, they were spreaded here and there, country here and there, and they called together and make a point. That is Sikhism. Because if the Buddha will to follow Buddhism as a dharma, as philosophy, why can't we do as Sikh? So there is a Sikhism also there. Is this slide is clear to everyone? Sapna, Payal, Otonu?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Sumi?
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Clear, sir. Clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is all about the phase number. Which phase we are talking?
Fourth.
Now come to the fifth phase. Phase number fifth. Phase number fifth. Let me change the color. Yes, phase number fifth. So it is all about this zone. You can understand. Means it's connected to the pre-independence and post-independence will be talking in next slide. This is all about the independence. See, this time what happened? So Vedanta was in very peak, as we discussed in the previous slide. The new concept started here called as Neo Vedanta. Other word you can say as Hindu modernizations. Why these things necessary? That time, as I said, philosophy means what? It was a need of the society at that time. That's why the philosophy developed. See, those time what happened in previously we did discuss here in this slide. Everywhere was, see, everyone was telling I am the followers of Shankaracharya, I am Advaiti. Someone was telling I am Dvaiti. Someone was telling I am Shuddha Advaiti. Someone was Dvaiti. Someone telling I am Sikh, I am Buddha, and all these things they were telling. There is no unity in the Hindu. Remember, there is no unity between the Indians, Hindu. And to make them one, unite, make them one, this new Vedanta started. Because that time it was 18th century, means British were there, Englishmen, British, and we were under them. We are not independent, we are the Paradhin. So to fight against them, we need manpower. So what they did, they make everyone's by the process of New Vedantam called as the Hindu modernizations. All Hindus, they made them together. Either you are a Buddha, you are a Jaina, Sikh, or Dvaiti, Advaiti, whatever, come and become one. So that time the two things started. One is called, which is this one, Brahma Samaj, and second one is called as, can you see?
Arya Samaj.
Arya Samaj. The Brahma Samaj, both are ideas are same, almost same. But the Brahma Samaj, they accept only the social issue. What happened in the society, we should start fight against that. But Arya Samaj, they stood against two things. One is society things plus Vedic. They accept Veda also. See, some point you need to go against Veda. If it is against Veda, the Arya Samaj won't go. If it is against Veda but good for society, the Brahma Samaj will go. So that kind of ideology they had. Okay. And who is the founder of Arya Samaj? We very much know. Swami Dayananda Saraswati. Very famous person if you come to North India, mainly Middle North. Very famous. Arya Samaj, we say I am Arya. Arya means he is very much famous on the Vedic rituals. he have the faith on Veda. He follow the Ved. Means Homa, Yagya, he do. Because he is the followers of Arya Samaj, the Dvayananda Saraswati. If you come to the Brahma Samaj, who is the founder?
Raja Ram Mohan
Raja Ram Mohan Roy. All Bengali comes now this side. Raja Ram Mohan Roy. He is the he rule out the Sati Pratha. Sati Daha in says Bengali call as Sati Daha Pratha. In Hindi call as Sati Pratha. Like if a what do you call husband dies, the woman has to die on his chita only. So that things, that kind of what do you call Andha Vishwas, he destroy that. Raja Ram Mohan Rai. Later on, the Devendranath Tagore also joined him. Devendranath Tagore. Then the further Swami Vivekananda joined. Swami Vivekananda. And if you talk the great person among this, the Swami Vivekananda is the great example, because he spread this message to the world also, not only in India. Raja Ram Mohan Rai, he tried to go abroad, but he could not. He tried the lifestyle of British also. He was following little bit British. Who? Ram Mohan Roy. There is a slow padya, mainly poem I read in Bengali. Like Ram Mohan Roy, he will be doing afsosh, like why I have gone through to the follow the English. Then he will come back to I want to enjoy this Indian only. So that some I forgot, like Bibhishaner Prati something. Bibhishaner Prati, he will be crying that I should not follow the English soldiers, I should follow my country. So based on that he will write what do you call poem, padya. I can remember, I read in my school age. Bibhishaner Prati, Indrajit, I think that will be the padya name.
স্যার ওটা তো মাইকেল মধুসূদন দত্ত।
Michael Moshan Dutt. Michael Moshan, sorry, that was something else. Michael Moshan Dutt, that is Michael Moshan Dutt. That is Dutt, correct. This is some other thing, sorry. So don't think that. That is there in school I read. So now comes to here. So Raja Ram Mohan Roy. Then this Swami Vivekananda was there. He is one of the greatest person ever we have. Then the followers came, Sri Aravinda ji. Aravinda. I think this Aravinda you know very famous. Aravinda he fought against British also. Then he went jail. Then he understood like everything is okay, but if I able to conquer myself, that will be the great achievement. So he fought against himself. Fought means he win himself, called as Atma Darshan. Then he followed the yogic path and the spiritual practice. Aravinda, from Bengal only. Aravinda Ghosh. And other side, the Keshav Chandra Sen was there. He also very great person, Keshav Chandra Sen. Then the Mahatma Gandhi, if we include Mahatma Gandhi also modern days, he is a great philosopher of same thing, Brahma Samaj. Then the Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan also quite famous nowadays. Okay. One more person we can add like Yadu Krishnamurti, that is post, we will be talking post independence. Yadu Krishnamurti will be talking there. So here up to Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan. This slide is clear to everyone? This is not much more important for your exam purpose, but for an idea purpose. Clear, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now let's go to see. Now come to the sixth page. Page number 6. Post-independence, after the independence. See, B.R. Ambedkar is one of the famous person here. And Yadu Krishnamurti, as I said, Yadu Krishnamurti. And Osho. See, Ambedkar, he accepts some philosophy from Buddha, but he do not accept as it is Buddha philosophy. He modified little bit and he accept that, and he made that line is called as the Navayan. See, three separations of Buddha philosophy. One is called Mahayan, Hinayan, and in modern time, Navayan by Ambedkar in this century, called as Neo-Buddhism. What are the black things, the wrong things was there in Buddhism, he changed that. And it said, except he changed it into a Navayan, called as Neo-Buddhism. I think this point is clear to you. Yaddu Krishnamurti. Yaddu Krishnamurti, I know is the, the son, Animation, you heard the name, Animation. History if you go, Animation name will come. He is the son of Animation. Son means, this is called the Dattak son. What is called Dattak? Dattak. Dattak means Godlena. God.
Adopted.
Adopted son, correct. See, my English also very high standard. I am searching English. Adopted son. The adopted son of Animation is Yaddu Krishnamurti. He was a very, very good scholar. In childhood, he itself learned so many Vedas and all. Childhood. That kind of great philosopher. But our Indian history not shown him. That is other things. Okay, and other things if you go other side, Osho. Osho is a modern days, is a great philosopher. He was there. Few may not accept his philosophy, few accept. He won't accept anything based on theory. He accepts everything based on practicality. Osho. He developed one meditations like dynamic meditation. Dynamic. The meditation can be done while walking, eating, sleeping, doing dance, anything, anytime. He don't say like you should sit into Padmasana or Swastikasana and do concentrate on Bhagwan, do Chin Mudra. Not. If you are sit any comfortable place, you going in comfortable place, you concentrate your mind to a particular point, that is called meditation. Called as dynamic meditation. Okay. So here much more thing is not there in this slide. We will go to the next slide. This is the last slide today. So we will discuss within 2-3 minutes. Is it okay to everyone? Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
So common trends. We discuss the second point called the common trends. Common trends in all philosophy if you read. The first point is says about the karma siddhanta, the theory of action. If you do these things, you will get these things. If you do this one, call it the karma phala. If you do this karma, you will get that phala. Almost all philosophy they accept these things. Almost all philosophy. That's why we say don't do anything wrong to everyone. Don't speak like something lie. Because there is a result. Okay. So karma phala accepted in all Indian philosophy. Remember, Western philosophy, few philosophy they do not accept in that. If you go to the Jesus Christ, the Christians they do not accept this. Okay, the Jesus Christ what they explained here, like when they were putting him into the cruise means in that what do you call nails were the nails in that wooden format, when they are putting him into the wooden format, that time what he was telling at the last point, Jews were standing like this. And he was telling, hey Bhagwan, they don't know, they are ignorant, they are doing mistake, all their mistakes should come to me. So what this thing tells, this incident, the papas can be transferred. They did mistake and their mistake should come to me. They are ignorant. So that philosophy is telling, the Christians philosophy they are telling, the karma can be transferred. But our Hindu philosophy is telling, no, if you do good, definitely it will be good. If you do bad, it will be bad. So that thing is there. Okay. So it is important also for our life purpose. So by that you won't do anything wrong. If you kill a person, then there is something wrong to you going to happen. So that fear will be there in your mind. So it's good. Nothing. So theory of karma is there. Atma except I told you the Buddha and Charvakaha. They do not accept the Atma. Remaining all other 7 philosophy, they explain Atma is there. Atma means soul exists. Punarjanma, rebirth. So many persons have, means our Indian philosophy, almost apart from Charvak, again see Charvaka, they do not believe on rebirth. All other philosophy, including Buddha, he also except there is a Punarjanma. If you, because we got human life, you did something good previous and you got this life, so that faith is there. That's called the rebirth. Jagat, okay, existence of Jagat, maybe they are accepting or non-existing, that is there. Okay, Brahma Shatta Jagat Mithya. To prove the Brahma, they have the Asraya, they should have the supports of universe, Jagat. This should be Jagat. So without the support of Jagat, Brahma cannot be established. So even Shankara also explained these features, Jagat. And obviously at the end, Mukti, the liberations explained in all the Shastras. But Charvakaha, Mimamsa Darshana, these two Darshana, they do not believe on Mukti. Charvaka, they explain enjoyment itself Mukti. Who knows what will happen? Mimamsa, they do not believe on Mukti. They believe, do this yagya, do these sacrifices, automatically you will go to Sarga. Sarga itself Mukti. But we know actually Sarga is not the Mukti. Actually Mukti is liberation, which is beyond the Sarga Loka. But Mimamsa, they do not accept as Mukti. They accept as Swarga only. Hope today class was interesting. I don't know. If you have any doubt me, you can ask. We have 3 to, I think.
Yes, sir. Very interesting.
Interesting, huh? Okay. Any doubt, Rahulji, Ananya, Payal?
No, sir, no doubt.
No doubt.
স্যার এই ব্রাহ্ম সমাজে যে স্বামী বিবেকানন্দ এবং ঋষি অরবিন্দকে ডাকা হয়েছে,
হ্যাঁ,
এটা কি ব্রাহ্ম সমাজের ব্রাঞ্চ হিসেবে ডাকা হয়েছে?
না, তারা প্রথমে ব্রাহ্ম সমাজে জয়েন করেছিল, তারপরে তোমার স্বামী বিবেকানন্দ সেপারেট হয়ে তোমার সান্নিধ্যে চলে যায়, আমাদের রামকৃষ্ণ সম্বন্ধে চলে আসে। তারপরে ইনিশিয়ালি জয়েন করেছিল তোমার এতে ব্রাহ্ম সমাজে যাকে বলা হয় ইনিশিয়ালি স্টার্টিংয়ে, ইভেন দেবেন্দ্র টেগর অলসো। তারপরে তুমি মানে রামকৃষ্ণ এতে সান্নিধ্যে এসে পুরো অদ্বৈত প্র্যাকটিস করে মানে বাইরে গিয়ে করেছিল আর কি, মানে শিকাগো গিয়ে, and we know all the story. Initially they joined in that. Yes.
Yes, sir.